Okay, onto the Payment and Description tab. Now please notice, this is an item that at my dealership I have chosen to put in as a default. So as a default, my APR is 5.75%. And if you'd like for us to help you set your defaults, don't hesitate to get in touch with us. We'll be glad to help you with that. All right, I also have it set up to where I'm going to do terms of 120 months on this particular deal. And this is showing that their payment amount is going to be $1,497.44. Well, what if your customer can't afford that much? Okay, I'm going to show you a trick, a really cool item that you can do in EverLogic by clicking on this green arrow. This is what we call our rollback button. Okay, and you see here the rollback payment window has displayed. And let's say that they cannot make any higher than a monthly payment of $1,400 each month. Okay, so I'm going to type in the payment amount they wish to pay and then click go. What's going to happen is EverLogic now is going to calculate the amounts that you will need to make adjustments to in order to get that payment at the desired amount for your customer. So you would either need to give them a discount of $8,481.63, or they will need to give you a down payment amount of $8,877.07, or you can increase the trade allowance to $14,181.63. So whichever one of these you choose to do, you would then click on the button here. I'm going to go ahead and indicate that they were able to come up with the additional $877 on the down payment. So when I click this button, watch what happens to your payment amount here in the form. Down payment, okay, it has now adjusted the payment to be $1,400. It also has adjusted that down payment amount to be $8,877.07. Now keep in mind, we took a down payment of $8,000. So if you needed to take an additional deposit amount, you would then need to go back in, and we'll go ahead and do this now. Okay, and we'll indicate that they wrote us another check for this, $877.07, and then we add that here. Again, if you needed to print out the receipt, you could do so by clicking the print option at the top. And now my deposit has been updated, and I'm going to take that down payment amount and delete it. Remember, that was only for negotiation purposes. So since we are using our example as being delivered for class purposes, we want to make sure the down payment shows 0 and that the total deposit is displayed here. That is now showing us our information here as their first payment is going to be the date here. Let's say that we want their first payment to be on July 1st. So we make that selection from the drop-down menu on the calendar, and it now shows that they have 30 days to make their first payment and that they'll be making 12 payments per year. And please allow me to point out this section where you will be able to define how many days when they are considered late and what type of late charge they may receive. This may have been set up for you during your implementation period, but if it has not been done so, just get with us. We'll be glad to help you set it up. All right, so with additional charges can be added here in the section below. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and click on Save and move on to the Taxes tab.